We are taught that human history is a straight line, from stone tools to space travel. We are told ancient civilizations were primitive, limited by manual labor and basic observations. But what if this story is a lie? Across the globe, archaeologists are finding objects that officially should not exist. Advanced alloys, nanotechnology, and complex machines created thousands of years before we invented them. These findings challenge every textbook ever written. Today, we reveal 7 artifacts that prove our ancestors possessed the technology of the gods. Get ready to see the truth they've hidden for millennia. Let's begin. Egypt, Saqqara. Hidden deep underground lies one of the heaviest mysteries on Earth. Within narrow limestone tunnels stand 25 colossal granite boxes, weighing up to 100 tons each. Mainstream science calls them sarcophagi, but no mummies were ever found inside. What's truly shocking isn't the scale, but the impossible precision. The walls of these ultra-hard granite boxes are polished to a mirror finish, with internal angles of exactly 90 degrees. Even today, using modern CNC machines, replicating this work inside a cramped tunnel is nearly impossible. How did ancient Egyptians achieve such sub-millimeter accuracy using only stone and copper? Or did they have tools that history is silent about? In 1901, off the coast of a Greek island, divers discovered a corroded lump of bronze in an ancient shipwreck. It took a century and advanced X-ray tomography to realize this was the world's first analog computer. The Antikythera mechanism, built over 2,000 years ago, consists of 30 intricate bronze gears. It predicted solar eclipses and planetary movements with breathtaking accuracy. The mechanical complexity of this device was 1,500 years ahead of its time. Nothing like it appeared again until the Renaissance. Who taught the ancient Greeks such high-level mechanics? And how many more of these machines are resting on the ocean floor, waiting for their time? In the heart of Delhi stands a 7-meter iron pillar that has defied the elements for 1,600 years. Under the scorching sun and torrential monsoon rains, it should have turned to rust centuries ago. Yet, there isn't a single spot of corrosion. The pillar is made of 99.7% pure iron. In the 4th century, Indian blacksmiths created a protective layer at the molecular level using a secret high phosphorus composition. Modern metallurgy still struggles to beat this result. Any modern steel we produce today would surrender to nature within decades. The secret of these ancient masters remains undefeated. The Roman Lycurgus cup is direct proof that nanotechnology existed in antiquity. In normal light, it appears green, but if you light it from within, it glows a brilliant ruby red. It wasn't until the late 20th century that scientists finally understood why. The glass contains gold and silver nanoparticles, only 70 nanometers wide. That's 1,000 times smaller than a grain of salt. Achieving this concentration by accident is impossible. It requires a profound understanding of chemistry and light physics. The Romans created smart glass 16 centuries before the first modern nanotech labs. How were they manipulating matter at such an advanced level? Is electricity a modern invention? An artifact from Iraq suggests otherwise. Near Baghdad, clay jars were discovered containing copper cylinders and iron rods, insulated with bitumen. Experiments confirmed that if you fill these jars with common lemon juice or vinegar, they generate a steady electric current. Why did the Parthians need electricity 2,000 years ago? Perhaps for electroplating jewelry, or even for medical anesthesia. We are used to thinking of them as primitive, but they knew how to harness energy while the rest of the world lived in darkness. How many more of these ancient batteries have been erased by time? Inside a 5,000-year-old Egyptian tomb, an object was found that leaves engineers speechless: the Sabu disk. Carved from extremely fragile stone, it features 3 thin curved blades. Its shape is a near-perfect match for a modern centrifugal pump or an aircraft turbine impeller. Modern simulations show the disc is perfectly designed to create a powerful water vortex. But how did the Egyptians carve such complex forms from stone without steel tools? And what massive machine was this part intended for? In an age when history tells us they had only just mastered the potter's wheel. The answer is buried deep beneath the sands of time. 8,000 warriors stood guard over China's first emperor, but the real sensation wasn't the statues. It was their weapons. Bronze swords and arrowheads were found, looking as if they were forged yesterday. They remained sharp and lustrous after 2,200 years underground. Analysis revealed the blades were coated with a thin layer of chromium. This anti-rust technology wasn't patented in the West until 1923. These ancient weaponsmiths possessed chemical secrets we thought were modern achievements. The swords of Emperor Qin Shi Huang are a direct challenge to everything we believe about the past. These artifacts are not myths. They are real, tangible evidence sitting in our museums today. They are silent witnesses to a time when humanity reached peaks. We are only now beginning to climb again. Perhaps progress is not a straight line, but a spiral. And today, we are simply remembering what we once knew. Which of these discoveries shocked you the most? Share your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel as we continue to uncover the mysteries hidden in the shadows of history. Until next time.